Good afternoon and welcome back, everybody. All 8 of you at this point in time. Hey, I'm jazzed. I got 8 people who wanna watch what I'm doing here, so that's cool. Or at least support me trying to show what I'm doing. Either way, today I want to go over how to rekey an Abus Model 83 padlock. These are really cool locks. I'm very, very pleased with everything about this lock, and we'll be going over that in detail. To do it, though, we're going to use our reload kit. We have a key with its own key pins that we're going to use. There are a couple of interesting tricks about this lock that I want to share with you guys in case you're interested in rekeying one of these. Couple of little tricks I learned. You could probably figure them out yourself as well, but it's always nice to have advanced knowledge. And I'm recording all this on a brand new phone, so hopefully the quality of the video will be even better than normal. The Abus 83 series, they come 0-bitted. They also come key retaining, and you can switch that to non-key retaining. We'll show you that when we get inside the lock. A funny story about this lock. I originally ordered it, maybe a month ago or so. Anyway, I got it from Amazon. The supplier was CLK Supplies. When it came, there was a giant hole in the envelope, just a padded envelope. And I quickly looked in the envelope. The lock was there. The box the lock came in was there. There's even a baggie with an extra spring, driver pin, and a cap for the core, so you can change it from 5-pin to 6-pin if you want. We're not going to do that today. The only 6-pin key I have is in this kit, and the bitting sucks, so we're not going to do that. But back to the story. So everything was there except for the key. Yes, it's 0-bitted. No, that's not exceptionally difficult to open, and I did get it open and rekeyed it immediately. But still, it would have been nice to have gotten the blank key. So my wife, we used her Amazon account, and so she sent an email to the supplier, and they sent us a whole nother lock with the key. So thank you, CLK Supplies. There's a little bit of free advertising for you. So let's get started. And it looks like I need a screwdriver to start taking this apart. And of course, don't have one right handy because I'm not prepared. And okay, where is my screwdriver? That's not it. Alright, this one should work. Alright, down here. Alright, down there. Now, this core should just come right out. There it comes. Come on. Very tight tolerance in here. There we go. Okay, and the part to make it non-key retaining is still in here. Get it out. When you look at the lock, you see this little squiggly symbol here. That's not really just a symbol. That's actually the part. Get a close-up view of it here. That makes it key retaining or not key retaining. So it goes on here like so, and when you put these on, they're only going to go on one way, so don't worry about messing it up. But if you see the black dot there, that means that it's key retaining. And we're just gonna we're gonna set it up non, and we'll see what that looks like, and then I'll turn it around, because that's the thing that I want to show you. There's a trick when you change it from non to key retaining. when you put it back into the body of the lock. We'll get to that. Right now, normally I would take a gut wrench and take this clip off to remove the cord to rekey it. We don't have to do that with these ABUS locks. They have a window that will allow you to get to the key pins without taking the rest of the lock apart. All we have to do is take anything to push that little spring-loaded nubby there in, and then you turn it over and bingo, there's your key pins. So we know these are all zeros. We'll just dump those out. Get a little bit closer in here. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I'll just leave them up here for now. Put them away later. All right, so let's get our new key and pins ready. All right, now there's a couple of ways you can figure out the order of your key pins. My personal favorite is to try and fail. Trial and error, as it were. But really, when you're looking at your key, you can almost figure it out just by looking at the pins. So we're looking at the key here, and we can see right off the bat that the fifth one is the shortest, so we've got the shortest pin there. Next will be this guy there. Let's get them out of there. Next shortest. Now these two look pretty much the same. I think they are. If not, we'll find out when we put them in. But this guy here is obviously the longest, and with that cut there, pretty sure that's where it goes. Now let's start putting them in. Now what you can do is put your key in so that when you put your pins in, you'll see right away if it's right or wrong. And these are fitting in just fine. Alright, they're all even with each other. That is how they go. Now, I have noticed on these ABUS locks, the key pins seem a bit too long for the lock body, the core, but they're really not. I mean, you can put one size smaller of each of those pins in there and the lock will work just fine. I've done that, but just push your thumb on the pins when you're turning it and it works just fine. Absolutely no issues. So keep that in mind. When you first put them in, if you use any other method to figure out your key pins and you know you've got the right pins for your key, it's not going to want to turn in there very well. But just stick your thumb or finger in there and just push on it as you're turning. That'll help it set in place. So now that we've got that, we put our little squiggly guy back on the back of the actuating mechanism there. Alright, now when you're putting this back in, you want to be a little careful not to jostle that loose. Get down here where you can see what I'm doing. So we're sliding here real nice like, and I'm just going to hold it in. I'm not going to put the screw in right away. So there we go. And we can open and stay there. We can take the key out. Now when we want to change it back to key retaining, take our little guy here off, flip them back over, get on there, there we go, like so it's nice and flat on there. We see our dot. We carefully slide this up, but it's not going to go in all the way. It's going to jam right there. So when you get to that point, turn the key and it slides in, and then your key retaining. So keep that in mind if you're setting them up that way. You're gonna have to turn that key just a titch to get the cord to seat in there all the way. But otherwise, it's pretty easy to rekey these. Presto. And that's all I have for you today. As always, don't pick anything that's not yours or you don't have permission to. Catch you later. Bye.